Shadilay bridge burners, fuzzy Dunlop skates. I hope you can see me, and this is a story of my life. I'm at an empty fucking skate park. It's I don't know, it's about 10:40 in the morning, summer, fucking July 12th. There's nobody here, but that's nothing new. And I got the idea or suggestion that I should make more videos throughout the whole skate session or throughout the whole day, as opposed to just waiting until I get warmed up and until I feel like I have something worth filming. So anyway, I'll take you through it, and hopefully just because the camera's running, it doesn't jinx me into having a shit day. But whether I have one or not, you guys are gonna fucking see, and I'll take you through what I normally do. So first things first, I hit the fucking mini ramp and I warm up. So let's go do it. Round two. Round three. Fight. So, not there yet. I'll get there though. The thing with mini ramp is you can skate it all day. And I don't like doing too much of it at first, because I get this kind of, skaters call it vertosis, where you become too used to being horizontal and you have a hard time landing flat ground tricks. So what I like to do, I get warm a little bit in the ramp. When I land a back tail revert, I go and I hit the fucking butter box, skate the low section, start with a few ollies on, manual, nose manual, kickflip on flat, then I go through the basics. So that's what's gonna happen right now. You've seen it before, you'll see it again. Fuck, that one always gives me trouble. Oh my god! Backside nose grind is giving me a bit of trouble. It doesn't always take this long, but sometimes it does. But it's just one of the basic tricks, and I go through it just like I go through all of them. So Not gonna move on to the next trick until I land this one. Might take one try, might take 20 tries. For the record, I prefer doing it across the whole box. This has always been harder for me, even though I've been doing it for a while. Anyways, you guys can see there's always room for improvement. So here I go. So it took a few tries, I got it. You do that shit front side. Getting to the end of my warm-up list. And yeah, we'll see. Fucking toe drag. Clean that shit up. Yeah, I know you're thinking. I do back blunt, but I don't do it front side. And I just learned them to fakie, so maybe front blunt at the end of the session. I don't try now, because it might take me fucking 5 hours to do it. I'll probably never get it the first day I try it. So that's an idea. I might come back to it later, unless I fucking eat shit like a million times. Alright, blunt fakie. Redos. Well, because the ones I'm landing are lacking. And even though I just learned it, I don't want to move on until I get one that's perfect. And you know, when I was a kid, I never really cared about this shit. I thought that try something 1,000 times, get it once at the end, no matter how ugly it is, and that's it. But the camera taught me that you can redo tricks if you don't do it nice enough or good enough. And you can see I'm trying a lot. I did a bunch, I did 5, 6, I don't know, but they weren't fucking perfect, so I'm gonna get a perfect one. So witness as I perform a miracle. If you're not too bored, I'm still here, but I got a trick. I gotta put my weight on my heels when I slide. Times I fuck up, I'm on my toes and it doesn't grip properly. I knew this a while ago, but I don't know, for some reason I haven't been doing it. So let's get it done. Getting frustrated, but it takes as long as it takes. That's all there is to it. Yo. Alright, moving on. Okay, so I moved on because even though the one I did was kind of clean, and I touched my heel though, fucking pissed about that. But I tried it a lot, and I don't know. Look, if I did it all day, I'd probably get better at it. But I also have other tricks that I want to do. So I wouldn't even call it cutting my losses. I might even go back later on and try to do a perfect one, but let me go through my other shit first. Good news is, I might eat shit on this trick, so keep hoping. So that was relatively quick. So now usually after I've gone through that, usually do a couple of tray flips until I can get a clean one. So anyway, I got the second one I tried today. It wasn't super, but hopefully it's not too much of a gauntlet with this trick today. So here we go. No! Hope you guys can hear me okay. This fucking machine back there. So, usually, I don't smoke weed until I land my first tray flip. And I landed a bunch. And it's pretty good because this is my worst trick. Because it's one of the latest tricks that I learned. I learned it like 2.5, almost 3 years ago. And I've been working on it all the time to get it fucking more consistent. The other day, I filmed 100 attempts. And I landed like fucking 2 of them. I gotta put out the video now because today I just, I had my 20 attempts. Usually I don't even do 20. Usually after I do my basic tricks, I'll try a few 3 flips, and as soon as I land one decent one, then I'll continue skating. So, I just went right to it today, and I did, I don't know, about 20 attempts or so, and I landed more than 10, and a couple of them were pretty clean. So anything can happen, right? Just fucking keep practicing, and maybe you guys are gonna say, well, you don't have time to go skateboarding, to waste time skateboarding. That's fine, but practice whatever you do if you want to be good. Like I've struggled with shit today here, and I've only been here maybe 40 minutes so far. So you think when you're going through it that no one's ever struggled as much as you and no one's ever sucked as bad as you, but man, trust me, people have struggled on stuff for 40 minutes in the past before. So it's really no big deal. And now I gotta show the old footage of me fucking up the other day. But you're gonna see, man, progress is a fucking beautiful thing. And, sometimes you hit a wall and it feels like you can't fucking ever get any better, or you can't stop sucking. And I know what that's like, man. I know, man. And if that's the case, and you feel that even though you're pushing through, nothing works, then film yourself, film all your attempts. You're gonna say, oh, I don't got time to do that shit. Well, if you want to get better at anything, like, you have to decide, do you want to make time or not? So that's usually how I do it. When all else fails, and the shit hits the fan and I gotta find out what I'm doing wrong because hard work alone isn't enough, and I film myself. So today I'm filming the whole session, not because I've been having a hard time, but I usually film like the good parts of it anyway. But I'm gonna film everything, I'm gonna explain everything, and I guess I'm about midway through my session today. On a regular day, I don't know, maybe I would have landed the blunt fakie a lot sooner. That's the trick I was struggling with. So I would have had more time to fuck around and do other shit after. But now basically, I've done all my basic tricks, I've done all my warm-up tricks, and if I were with Mark or with my filmer, or if other people were here, then, you know, we might film some lines, we might film some other tricks that other people are doing, but since I'm here by myself, I might try and put a few lines together or learn a few new tricks. And you know, this is where I guess the creative part, I mean, it's all creative, right? But this is where I guess the real creative part comes. So I'm probably not going to come up with anything new. That's the other thing too, like all my combos and lines and everything here, most of the things that I can do in succession, I've already filmed them. But I'm going to try to do some new shit. So, alright, I'm going to set up the camera. Yeah, so I just had an issue with my other phone. I was recording, I had a bunch of tricks on the fucking bench too. I had a backside 5-0 first try. I never do that trick. And yeah, I started recording, I did my tricks, and I came back and it wasn't recording anymore. So now, I don't know man, on my phone I keep pressing record and it shuts off automatically. So off to the fucking Obama store after, and I gotta find out what the fuck's up with that. So now I'm on my spare phone. I don't even know what to try. I was filming a little box, it looks so fucking small, but I might as well give you guys like a kind of tour of the park. So yeah, there's this fucking thing. I can do like 2 or 3 tricks on it. Let's see what I can do. Let's make a baby. Okay, one intro coming up. Alright. Okay, so the session's almost done. I'm gonna try to clean up the blunt slide to fakie. Here we go. So that's pretty much my session. Because that was such a battle, it's a fitting way to end it. I'm gonna do a few more tray flips, a few kick flips, warm down, show you guys. No, I don't like doing it there. It's weird trying to do it in front of the camera. The camera doesn't see everywhere. I'm gonna put it how it was before. Oh. Oh, fuck. My God! Fuck! Oh! Hang 10. Huh. Don't let... Motherfucker! And that's about where I usually end it. 1 or 2 kick flips at the end. They're okay. Just had a bit of a struggle at the end with my tray flips. And that was just to warm down. And I think it's raining now too. Could be the sweat dripping off my hat. So now, it's time for a shoe review. So I hope you enjoyed my morning at the skate park, and this was just to kind of show you guys what goes into a session and how I think. And I would like to say what goes into a video edit, but I didn't set out to make a skate edit this day. I wanted to make a MGTOW edit and relate it to skateboarding and my methodology about how I go about doing tricks and practicing and learning new tricks. And you can see I struggled a lot with certain tricks, 360 flips, but I am getting better. And it's funny because I wanted to make an outro and I just recorded one. I wanted it to be like 2 minutes long, but it's like fucking 20 minutes long. And this would have been a 52-minute video, so I have to keep this really brief. I'm gonna release the outro separately tomorrow, but I felt that even though it was a great session, even though I just did the basics, the session ended in kind of a shitty way because I struggled with a trick. And I'll tell you, this is the only thing I'm going to say. After watching the footage a couple of times, and yes, watching the misses over and over and over again, it sucks. It sucks, man. It's arguably worse than actually being there. Like, especially if it was you. Like, I can imagine for you guys it sucks to watch, but for me, yeah, it sucks. And how frustrating was it at the time? Very frustrating. Like, even though I swore a few times, like, I am pretty patient generally these days. But, you know, I can only fucking fall on my face, like, so many fucking times, like, before I let out a 4-letter fucking cuss word, right? But anyway, yeah, watching the footage, completely not what I imagined, in a good way. So I felt as if I started off really good and then at the end I just fucking lost it. But again, when I watched it a couple of times and when I edited it, and I don't mean edited it to make me look good and got rid of all the slams and shit like that, but well, yeah, I did do that, but not in the video you just saw. But really, it tells a completely separate story, but I don't have time to explain it right now because I could talk fucking forever about it. And yes, it's relevant, and I hope you guys enjoy this video, and I hope that there's something that you can take away from it. And it's not supposed to be depressing, and it's supposed to be motivating, but I have to say this because some people, like, they just don't get it. And some, you know, luckily enough, I was by myself at the park that day, especially when I struggle. But like a lot of people when they skate, man, this is like pretty much how their session goes, give or take. Some people don't think about it consciously, but you know, there's a warm up and then you do your fucking basics and then you go to your bangers, you know, the harder shit. But some people don't do this at all, but like for the most part, that's what it is. But filming definitely helps. And I'm just going to say I took all my landed tricks from this video and I put them together. And even though they're just basics and like most of them like I would never use in an edit of my own, just because again they're just like warm-up tricks. Unless I was doing a warm-up edit, I literally have like way too many tricks to use, like if I wanted to make an edit out of this. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. And I want to prove to you guys the silver lining that I've been talking about. More than a silver lining, it's proof that my hard work pays off. And I'm going to release that tomorrow, the video of all my landed tricks. So it's about 10 minutes long. And then the day after that, I'm going to release a video that's just like the acceptable tricks. So that's going to make me look, I don't know, as good as it can make me look. And it's not going to have all the tricks I landed. It's just going to have like a couple of the ones that like look really good. Sometimes I'll insert like a fall here or there for like comedy, but it depends. It depends on how the rest of the video looks. You know, like you obviously want to make yourself look like a fucking boss. And you might say, oh, you're faking. Well, it's not faking, because if you sucked, like you couldn't land a single fucking trick nicely, and that's the reality of it. And you know, it doesn't matter how many tries it takes you. Well, I'm not gonna say it doesn't matter, but if you do something it takes you 100 tries and it looks great on video, and someone says, yeah, but it took him 100 tries, like, yeah, fuck you. Like, I would have liked it to take me fewer tries, and that's why we practice, and that's why I practice that trick so many fucking times, because I'm not happy with just getting it once. I'm not happy just getting it twice, or 3 times, or 4 times, or 5 times. I think I landed it 36 or 37 times that day. And when I was learning it, I used to try it fucking hundreds of times and not get it once. So I'm not going to beat myself up now because I try it fucking, 20 times and only get half of them. Especially when the last time, or a few days ago, I tried fucking 20 of them and I got fucking 0. And then I tried 20 more and I got 1. So just the fact that I'm getting more is better. And anyway, I can't talk too much about that. So I hope you guys enjoyed my little fucking delve into the fucking mind of a skate park rapist. And let me know. Leave a thought in the comments downstairs. Anything at all. And please like, share, subscribe. It really does help. And to the guys that have been there since the beginning, thanks for sticking around. And to the new guys, welcome aboard. Happy to have you here. And I hope you like my channel. And stay tuned for more shit tomorrow. Until then, I hope you guys all have a fucking awesome evening. Keep your fucking head up, man. And don't fucking give up. Seriously, don't give up. Land that shit. And you'll stomp your tricks like a fucking boss. I'm Fuzzy Dunlop, skates and watching Bridge Runners TV. Shadilay, bros.